Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laakson.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Game to Love podcast.
Last year,
Novak Djokovic has left Australia after losing his appeal against his visa cancellation.
He knew the conditions since a lot of months ago.
I was just following the rules. I came in with all the valid papers.
The volley! It's so good! He's done it!
It's the miracle in Melbourne.
Novak Djokovic has been granted a visa allowing him to play in next year's Australian Open.
Fans who taunt Djokovic are on notice. Do so and you'll be kicked out by security.
Carlos Alcaraz is out of the Australian Open.
I look at my ranking, it's giving me a lot of confidence, but on the other hand I know that these are just the numbers. Anybody can win a Grand Slam right now.
Who is going to avoid Novak Djokovic? Daniel Medvedev's in the same court as Rafael Nadal.
It doesn't get much worse, I'm sorry.
Can Raducanu beat Coco Gauff in a second round bet? Felix Auger-Aliassime will win the Australian Open. Iga Swiatek will win.
Arina Sabalenka and Taylor Fritz. Yes, you heard it here first.
Novak Djokovic, clear winner for me. So my projected semi-finals for the women's, Zheng against Pegula and Garcia against Samsonova.
I see Novak Djokovic holding his 10th Australian Open trophy this year. I see Maria Sakkari winning her first Grand Slam title at the Australian Open.
The Nicholas Kyrgios steam train is powering his way through to an Australian Open title win, and he's taken out Novak Djokovic on his way.
Hey, good morning, tennis fans, or good evening. I don't know which one it is. It's the semi-finals, though. That's the one thing that is going down right here, right now. It's Elena Rybakina versus Victoria Azarenka, the two-time Australian Open champion versus the current reigning defending Wimbledon champion, who bit of a crazy seeding for this one. Obviously no points for Wimbledon, so Rybakina 22nd seed, Azarenka 24th seed. Well, they're both here in the semis. They've just kicked off as well. I want to get some predictions from everybody on this match because I'm quite interested to hear how people see this one going. I've gone for a bit of a fairy tale ending, and I've gone for an Azarenka final. She rolls back the years, 10 years on from her last slam win. How have you gone? Is it Rybakina with a big serve, the best server in the competition? Well, tell me in the live chat now. Yes, we got Joseph in saying, howdy, Ben. How are you doing? Good to have you in. Lamberto in, going Ryba in 3. Going Azarenka in 3 from Joseph. So we got one either side. There's good serving from Rybakina. And it is 1-love. We're on the board already. She's going to be very, very tough to beat, I have to say. Rybakina looks super, super clinical on the court. She dispatched Iga with ease. She dispatched Ostapenko with ease. But she's not up against any old player. She's up against the two-time Australian Open champion, somebody who loves it down under, somebody who can play big on their day. And we've seen her, I think the most recent final we saw her in was probably that, wasn't it, Indian Wells, where it was an incredible one. And I thought that she played super well in the Indian Wells final. I think that was the one that happened over in November time, though, when they shifted it. But that still sticks in the memory that she still had a very high level in the recent years. But they're sort of two players at different ends of their career, I would say. Vika probably slightly more towards the end, and Rybakina the best yet to come. That is definitely for sure. And she already has one slam under her belt. I think the one thing that would be really nice to see if Rybakina was to win the Australian Open, we'd get to see her get the actual plaudits she deserved. And we didn't get to see it after Wimbledon. She was made to feel very awkward just because of the whole being born in Russia thing. I mean, obviously she's under Kazakhstan. That's a massive forehand winner there from Rybakina. She tears it into the corner and Vika can only stand and watch that one. Lamberto saying the video is delayed from your voice. That's not good. I think I got too many things running at the same time. Let me see if I can close a few windows. It might help. Great serve down the tee from Azarenka. Yeah, I'll close down a few tabs. Sometimes helps, and a few apps as well. That sometimes helps too. It's the problem, having too many things running at the same time. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Right, serving here at 30-15. Just long on the first serve from Azarenka. Second serve here. And it's into the net from Azarenka, and it is 30-all. There's part of me that feels it's going to be like one of those matches where it is a bit back and forth. And Rybakina, I would expect her to hold serve a lot more comfortably than Azarenka. She's so powerful as well on the return of serve. We're going to have to hope we see a few first serves from Azarenka. And she's got her running around there, and that's exactly what she's got to do. Brilliant play from Azarenka. She's going to have to use the whole court in this matchup to keep Rybakina on the move. If it's static and mid-court, I feel that Rybakina is going to clean it up. Good serve there from Azarenka. The backhand is powerful from Rybakina, and the forehand's even more powerful, and it's forced the juice now. She just gets closer and closer to the net the longer the rally goes. She's got that tall frame. She uses all of it to her advantage, especially with the serving. Joseph saying, what's the key to the match? Keep Rybakina on the move if you're Azarenka. And if you're if you're Rybakina, shorten all the points and just hit into the corners. Just use your power. Great ace there from Azarenka out wide. Advantage Azarenka. Serving advantage. Just long on the backhand side of the service box. Good backhand return from Rybakina. She's going to have her counter shots ready. And it is wide. And Azarenka on the board, at least in this semi-final. Had to work for it, but you'd expect nothing less. She's a fighter. That's the one thing that you will get from Azarenka. She will never give up. So, 1-1. Slightly longer than the first Rybakina service game, but I think we're going to be seeing a lot of them. We've got Alexander Lawrence in. How are you doing, Alexander? Lamberto, just update me. How is my voice and my picture? Am I doing okay yet? Keep me posted. When there's only one of me in, then there's no way of me knowing, unfortunately, because it sounds obviously looks fine on my end, but I never know how it's going to come out the other end. So 15 love. But hopefully it's fine. Nice winner there from Rybakina. First serve missed. I think Azarenka's going to really like it if the first serve percentage is down around 50% like it is now from Rybakina. Got to remember, this is a very, very big match. Azarenka been here before. Rybakina has not. That one's into the net from Azarenka. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, it's just in there. Just doesn't want to come out. Oh, they're the worst ones, aren't they? Just feels like it's just tickling. Into the net with the first serve from Rybakina. Second serve is in. Good forehand cross court, but not deep enough from Vika. And that one is long. And this service game going the same as the first. Could be getting a game to love here. The number 22 seed trying to cap off this service game. Good return here from Azarenka, but the second ball is put away, and it is game to love for Rybakina. If you are just joining us and you're one of the 150, then please hit the like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Yeah, do you know what's going on? Everybody's saying that I'm a bit behind, so just bear with me a second and I'll see if I can fix it. But it may... I'll be gone for 1 minute. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Right, I'll see if I can do it in the next changeover. Not going to be able to do it just for the moment. I'm just going to try and set it up so I can do it on the next changeover, though. So at least we're moving in the right direction. Good forehand there. Vika keeps it in. Oh, my word. The backhand's so good from Rybakina. It's too good. Just too good. Good serve from Azarenka. It comes back with pace, though. She attacks Azarenka. She comes to the net, but it's a poor volley from Rybakina. It's 15-all. Yeah, we got Suwon Lim in. How are you doing? Saying, oh, you're rooting for Ryba. She looks great. Yep, she is looking really good. Max saying that song makes me want to go dance. Well, it's a bit early in the morning here in the UK. Good serve there from Azarenka, and it does go wide. Suwon Lim's thinking this is more like a 6-3, 6-4 Ryba game. Interesting. Alexander wants a Rybakina button. Not yet, not yet. We've not had any breaks. Oh, just misses with the first serve. Second serve. Rybakina crushes the ball on the return. Now, great backhand winner from Azarenka into the corner. That's fantastic. This is a real competitive match. If you watched our preview video, we had JG, his dark horse, Rybakina. He's gone for her. I believe in straight sets. I can't remember. But he went for her to win anyway. I've gone for Azarenka in 3. And there's a great ace down the tee. Brilliant. From Azarenka. Not sure if Rybakina got a slight racket to that, like a slither to prevent the ace, but doesn't matter because it's 2-2. Right. Rybakina onto her third service game. The first 2 have flown by in super quick time. All right, if I share this other scoreboard, and then I'm ready to go when I need to. Okay, 15 love, another easy serve. Good serve again, out wide. Goes down the line. Azarenka on the run. Nice backhand. Oh, into the open court from Azarenka. Well, apparently it's frozen the video now. That's no good, is it? Okay, so I'm just going to have to go with this scoreboard. I think using the other laptop is not going to work. It's fine. I'll work it out. Next changeover. Apologies, everyone. Anyway, we're back in a serving. 15-all. Good backhand. Forehand into the net, though, from Rybakina. And here's a first sign that Azarenka could be getting finally into the Rybakina serve. The last one was a game to love. This one, much better from Azarenka. She's getting the ball deeper in the court, which I think is key. She's playing at mid-court. Same with Iga. She'll just wallop those away. But there's an ace from Rybakina, and that's what she does. Oh, nice winner down the line there. JG saying no scoreboard. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the whole thing at the moment. I need to just restart the laptop, but obviously I'm in here on my own. If I do that, there'll be no one. JG said, don't worry, I'm coming. No worries. I'll keep you going. I'll keep you taking through the action. There's a brilliant winner from Azarenka. Now is a slice from Azarenka. Can she get the break here? Backhand cross court. It's clipped the net cord from Azarenka. Goes down the line. Rybakina's into the net. Azarenka gets there. Can she finish? She can! Oh, my word. She gets the first break of the semi-final. It is Azarenka. So, Victoria Azarenka gets the first one, and we have to get her sad button out, which is unfortunate, but she deserves it.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Right, so Azarenka, is she going to make it her day? That is the big question. It looks like she might be at the moment, but it's still early doors, and she has not, I believe it has not consolidated the break yet. Score is back. Yeah, don't worry. I just removed it and then added it again. I was trying to be clever and add it from the other laptop, but the other laptop is terrible. And they got Tanya in saying, Ben, the man, working hard again. I said, let's move those words around. The man, it's Ben. He's working harder again. There you go. There's a song for you. We've got to move the words around so it rhymes properly. But Azarenka getting the first break, signal of intent. All it took was a little wobble at the net from Rybakina. Maybe that's not her strong suit. Stick to the baseline rallies. She's lost both net points in that last game. Good serve out wide. Oh, looped up. It's given her some different paces to look at, and Rybakina goes into the net. I think that's really, really key for Azarenka. Just don't play that standard baseline hit rally. It won't work. You just got to mix up the paces, mix up your sort of coming to the net, maybe side to side, maybe some drop shots. The last thing you want to do. We got Manoris in. How are you doing, Manoris? Saying, just finished work. Did I miss something interesting? Yes, you did. Azarenka broke. We got Damariel in saying Magda will win it anyway. Backhand cross court. Forehand into the corner. Azarenka with some great backhands here, and it's just forced Rybakina into another error. She just looks so at home on that court, doesn't she, Azarenka? That's the main thing. Serving here, 30 love. Oh, she messes up the ball toss. So in case you were wondering, I was going for an all Belarusian final. Saber in the other one. But who knows? Lynette's been playing well. Oh, it's into the net there from Azarenka. Speaking of nets, if you are just joining us, please hit a like on the video. We're up to 42. Let's get that up to 100. It's the semi-finals of the Australian Open. We need to at least hit 100 likes on all of these videos. We've got obviously Sabalenka, Lynette coming up after this one. We got Azarenka there with a nice volley. But not from a racket, off the feet, into the ball kid's hands. Didn't know she was a footballer as well. See Jabeur, she's got some of the footy skills normally. Nice forehand cross court. Backhand. Oh, it's into the open court and a massive winner. And that's what she can do. Azarenka taking her foot off the gas, it seems, in that rally. Not getting it deep enough. Rybakina, it just seems effortless when she hits those winners. Those long limbs work wonders. And now Azarenka going from 30 love. Looks like she may be struggling to hold serve. Serving here. Oh, she's messed up the ball toss twice now, has Azarenka. Goes down the tee. Good return, though, from Rybakina. The forehand's so powerful from Rybakina, but she looked like she looped that one, but it's not. It's hit the baseline. And it is breakpoint Rybakina. And Vickers looking at the line. She's disappointed, obviously. She thought it was out. She just needs to see the call, but she wants to see the call, but it's an electronic line call. What does she want? Surely the machine's not wrong. And look at that. It's clearly on the line. Azarenka just wanted to see it. That was all. Max saying, I hope this live stream can get to 100 likes. Well, we're only 52 away, Max. With your help, rallying the troops, we can get there. Azarenka serving. Just misses down the tee. Rybakina could break straight back here. Serving, second serve. It's in. Rybakina, massive forehand, and there it is. It is the break, and it didn't last long, did it? No, no, no. this new Rybakina button for this semi-final. And as it's the morning, it is a whispered one because I can't be singing that early in the morning. No. But maybe I'll record the vocals again if she gets to the final. So,
how are we doing, Ben? What a banger that one is.
Yeah, nice. We got like reverse outfits, which is weird. I'm in like maroon and black. You're in black and maroon.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare. I don't even wear this t-shirt much, but I thought I'd wear it today. Maybe it's to support Azarenka. I don't know. It's kind of her colours.
Yeah, she does like it. There's been some people giving her a bit of stick for wearing sunglasses in the interviews as well, but apparently the lighting is quite bright in the interview room.
Well, they are. We've seen it from our own experience. It is pretty bright. And I watched all of her interview. It was very, I can't say the word, Phyllis.
Who?
Her interview, really philosophical.
Yeah,
That's not maybe the
sounds
word.
right. Sounds about right.
It was
very philosophical.
Pretty deep, to be honest, listening to her. How you having a few issues with your laptop?
I didn't restart this one when I woke up today. All I did was just went straight on and just started trying to use it, which is always an error. And then I get the little bar at the top where you can see the Wi-Fi thing, and it says the 1 bar thing at the top of stream. Never good.
Maybe jump out now, restart, and I'll take them through the match.
Share the thing, and then I'll
sharing the score right now.
Sweet. Right. See you in a sec.
See ya.
Laptop. I'm going to take you through the match. We are on serve.
Rybakina broke back. And on paper, this is the semi-final, which I am very interested by over the other one. Reason being, I think Saba is a lot bigger favourite to beat Magdalena. She's not dropped a set yet this tournament. She's been playing so well. The serves pop in. There was a few double faults in the last match, more than usual. But still, I think she can have far too much for Lynette. This one is safe to say is a 50-50 matchup. Rybakina is the favourite. She is my dark horse. I will be cheering her on. However, Vika, she loves it in Australia. And like she said in her post-match interview, she was discussing how she feels like the villain at times, a bit like Djokovic. But she's playing up to that role. And she's playing great tennis. So let's see how she gets on here. Shout out to everyone in the live chat. And make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe to Game to Love if you are new. So we have Azarenka here with a second serve. We are into the rally. Rybakina, known for her big serving. She is leading the ace counts. I think she was the leader last season. And she's leading here at the Australian Open as well. But she thunders that one into the net. It's going to be 15-love, Azarenka. We've got Michael Walker saying he's put $500 on Tommy Paul to beat Novak. I mean, I'm sorry, mate, but that's $500 lost. I really don't see it happening. I think you could have spent that $500 in a lot better ways. And that's just being honest. Anyway, Vika is struggling with her first serve. Gets the second serve in. We're into the rally and thunders it into the net. 15-all. Only 27 minutes played in this one. And we're really getting deep into the business end of the match. Average second serves return speed. Rybakina, 128 mile an hour. Azarenka, 118. So Rybakina using more power on the returns and not just the serve at the moment. She shows she's returning well. And she would be the favourite as the younger of the two. That is a nice little combination from her forehand down the line into the open court. 15-30. Looking for a break. And you'd have to say, I think this break would be enough. She did break earlier. But it was more her breaking back. This would be her taking the lead. It's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's falling apart.
Yeah.
Falling apart. What's happened?
He's back. He sounds better. He looks better. Oh, another winner from Rybakina. That's my dark horse. Look at her go. 15-40, 2 break points.
Storming it.
When it matters as well.
Azarenka had the break. She couldn't consolidate. She was 30 love up and still got
really?
broken
I didn't know
back.
she was 30 love up.
Yep. And
Pretty mad.
not looking good. Yeah, I heard Michael
Still a
Walker's
tough match
bet.
to call, this one.
Still heard Michael Walker's bet. I'm not too sure on that bet.
Wow.
Brilliant play from Azarenka to save a break point there.
Yeah, really good. For those who can't see the match, she pulled Rybakina out wide. It was a really crafty angle on the backhand side, opened up the whole court, and then she just used the angle nicely to caress it into the other corner. That is Azarenka using her experience when it matters.
Yeah.
Break point number 2. First serves in. She goes into the open court again, saves another one. Fair play. I mean, listen, I think it's going to be a really good match, this one.
Same.
And I think I predicted straight sets on both. Do
Hmm.
you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
But I'm not so sure. I feel like Rybakina and 3 maybe is more sensible.
I don't know. It depends. You could be 2 tie breaks. I mean, if Rybakina gets to a tie break, you'd fancy her with that serve.
Well, she's returning a lot better as well. They brought up a stat while you was away. She's returning. Her return speeds are about 10 kilometers higher than 10 kilometers an hour higher than Azarenka.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I feel that Azarenka just needs to just keep the variety going in this match. Just don't give her the same look twice, because she just hits so hard. And don't drop it in and around the service box. Get them deep. And the ball toss has been weird today. She's messed it up quite a few times. Good return. So deep on the baseline from Rybakina. That backhand's lethal from Rybakina as well.
Yeah.
Good rally though so far. Oh, she nearly takes over.
Oh my word! Look at this.
Oh, what a stretch!
Rybakina, come on, Elena. Advantage. Break point number 3. Some good tennis. This is maybe some of the highest level of tennis I've watched personally on the women's this tournament. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, this is the one I was really looking forward to. A previous 2-time champion versus a current Grand Slam champion. It's definitely going to have a decent level.
It just seems like the highest standard. I feel like these two, when they're on, they can beat Iga maybe. Well, Rybakina's already proven she can. Azarenka, I think, could as well, playing like this.
Great serve.
Oh, it's into the net, though, and I think I've jinxed her
break.
because Rybakina has broken and will now be serving for the opening set. Vamos. I feel like it's a bit of a vibe, the button. It's one of them. I feel it would be great on like I don't know, it's like a bit of an Ibiza on the beach the day after when you're a bit hungover. You woke up late, 2 p.m. You think, you know what, I'm gonna get back on the cocktails again, and you're just there with your top off, just like vibing out to a nice tune, and Rybakina song comes on.
And then about 6 months later, you hear that song in a bar, and then it takes you all the way back.
Takes you back. Feeling like death.
Great.
But the sun's out, so it doesn't really matter. If it's sunny and you feel a bit hungover, it doesn't really matter.
You're there. You got a little bit of sick down your top, but it didn't matter because you're having a good time.
And there we go. Rybakina serving for that opening set. And of course, it was the break as well. So let's get that button out. Oh, Azarenka's not going away. And she's dominating here. She gets to the net. And Rybakina messes up. Sorry.
Only person to have got a set off of Rybakina in this whole tournament is last year's finalist Danielle Collins, and that was what some said match of the tournament at the time. A really, really good match. Collins could have been in with a chance if she didn't face Rybakina, it seems. She's really took her to the cleaners on that second set.
There we go, love 30. First serves in. Oh, nice little combination, but it's a great shot. Oh my word, look at them hands.
Brilliant volley.
That's a different part of her game altogether, which we don't see much. She's got some good hands at the net as well. World-class shot, that is.
Yeah,
I thought Azarenka played a really crafty angle, but Rybakina got there and just killed the ball dead. And one thing I would say about Azarenka, she's not the fastest right now. If you can move her around, she's not going to get there.
Yeah, I was surprised. It was pretty low as well, that shot, that volley. So did well to get down. Lamberto saying, always baffled me that Russian Tennis Federation didn't support Elena at a young age. They will be kicking themselves now. Definitely. Yep. You know how much they love their sport over there.
Look at that inside out forehand.
It's massive.
Not
Can't do anything
bad at all.
The way she destroyed Iga and Ostapenko, they're two massive hitters, and she out-hit both of them. Right. 2 points away from this first set. Sort of flown past.
She's playing extremely well. First serves in. Big forehand. Azarenka hits it into the net, and it's going to be set point.
Too powerful.
Set point. Rybakina trying to get into another Grand Slam final. Azarenka, is her head going to drop? We know it can, but we know she can turn this around as well. It still feels like a very evenly poised match with Rybakina showing a little bit more intent at these early stages.
I'm still shocked.
Joe's been saying volley like McEnroe. Yes, it was. It was probably one of the best shots of the match.
It was a really good shot. Still shocks me that Raducanu was able to bagel Azarenka. I don't understand that.
Different tournament.
I guess so. Yeah.
She comes in with a volley. Oh, she's been passed down the line. Poor volley there. So we've seen an excellent one from Rybakina, and now not a very good one. You've got to finish them off. You have to finish them off. She played it a little bit too passively. It was a nice backhand to set up the volley, but that was weak and soft. Need to do a little bit more. Azarenka read it. She followed the ball straight onto her racket and passed Rybakina, and we're at due. Set point saved.
Wow, what a way to save it as well. Beautiful shot down the line, sort of curling in round the corner.
Ooh, close to an ace, but it's not one. Second serve coming up. This is what Vika wants.
Vika.
Oh, it's a great shot.
Brilliant.
And it's going to be long from Rybakina. It's going to be a great point now. Azarenka.
Brilliant. Well played.
If you haven't already, please hit the like button on the video. I don't even know how many we've got. 60, I think.
Yeah. It's sad that we don't have a happier Azarenka, but they're like two polar opposite buttons we've got today.
And one makes me feel very happy. The other makes me want to cry.
Yeah, I think she needs a new one, but everybody gets a bit riled up if I say I'm going to change the Azarenka button. Second serve. Great backhand from Azarenka. Forehand. She needs to go for this rally. Do not get locked in the baseline rally.
Class, man.
Got locked in.
She is so good.
Very.
Where do you rank her in the world of tennis right now?
Top 2, I'd say.
You really think she's top 2? She's better than a Pegula?
Yeah.
A Sabalenka?
Yeah. I think so.
Samsonova?
Definitely.
What about Kudermetova?
She's down to number 100 in my list after this tournament. Anisimova, maybe?
Madison Keys?
God. I never want to hear the name Anisimova or Kudermetova again after this tournament.
Because she's on the front foot. Nice backhand. Plays it
brilliant
way. Sets up another break point. I'm assuming you're cheering on Azarenka today as well.
Yeah, I've got her as my prediction, so I will stick with that. I said in 3. It's going to be tough, though. I mean, she's having to fight for every single point that she's playing there.
Yeah, we've got Carlin saying, guys, your member target there to pursue your personal tennis careers. Yes, it is. So if anyone does want to support us in doing more of these watch-alongs and providing tennis updates 24/7, there won't be any of us missing at all. Please join the membership. It really helps support the channel and allows us to just keep living our dream. So
Vika! She breaks back. She saved set point. And now we're back on serve.
button time?
Sad time.
Under. I don't know.
It's at the top, all of them, I think.
Not a clue. It's too many.
Up the top.
Oh.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
The thing with Rybakina is I still look at her and think she's so calm and collected. She doesn't seem fazed by questions in the media.
Yep.
And I mean, she gets some very dodgy questions as well, but nothing seems to ever faze her. On a tennis court, she's been broken here. She doesn't look like she's going to smack a racket or lose her head. She's just quite cool, calm and collected. And Azarenka, of course, a lot more animated. She looks up for this one. She looks pumped. They're so close in the seedings. I mean, either of these two would have been great dark horse picks.
Most definitely.
22, 24, just sort of written in the stars.
A two-time champion. Surely it was just jumping out at us, and I
was
didn't
your
even
one?
see it. Oh, it was a real good one. It was one of the qualifiers. That's my qualifier to what? I doubled down. Never double down. Learn your lesson.
Oh, double fault Azarenka. Not a good start to her service game. If Rybakina can break now, she will take the set. And she'll be in a Grand Slam final if she can win this match.
Another one.
Yes, they are still asking her questions related to Russia.
Yeah,
even here in Australia.
It's just stupid. Just stop it. Just clickbait. That's all they want. Just clickbait. Just ask her about the tennis. Just ask her about the tennis.
I disagree with them, but like you can't get too critical about it.
Yeah, but it's just like let her.
They're trying to make their money as well, and that's what they've got to do, unfortunately.
Well, ask her about something else then, or go and speak to somebody else. Well, exactly. All they're trying to do is just ruin her like name.
Oh, she's made it down the line. Azarenka. Great shot that is. We could be looking at an all Belarusian final.
That's what I've predicted.
All Belarusian final.
We could be having. Isn't it weird how things work out though? Obviously, with the whole conflict and that, we could end up with a Belarus. We got like obviously Russian-born Rybakina, all of this type of thing. We've got Hachanov. He's in a semi-final as well. Could be in a final. Funny how the world works sometimes.
Djokovic banned from Australia, looking to now win it.
Yeah, the way how times change. I still think that
Rybakina allowed to play Wimbledon and then wins it.
Yeah. It still shocks me.
Oh, it's a shank. It's a bad shank at a big moment. That could have been a set point.
Yeah, considering last year, like I know Djokovic obviously wasn't there, but even watching that like Rafa win, I still can't quite believe he won it last year. It doesn't make any sense. See what he did this year. That's some. He should have been close to that sort of level probably. But how did he win the whole thing? I don't have a clue how he did it.
It's all a bit of a dream for sure. And Azarenka is not giving up. Rybakina was serving for the set.
Had set point.
Azarenka, she had set point. Azarenka come back. Did she have set point?
Yeah, she had one.
She had a set point, and Azarenka's been fighting back ever since. And now we're at 5-5, consolidating the break back.
Well. Here we go. 5-all. 5-5-all.
Big service game coming up. Is Rybakina going to just crumble?
Serve. Nice forehand. This is where it sorts out the women from the girls.
I think a longer rally may suit Azarenka more. Look, here she goes. Big forehand. She's finding her shots right now. She's warmed up. Azarenka's beaten some top players to get here as well. Let's not forget that. I'm just going to quickly list some of them off. We've had Pegula, Keys, and Kenin. So Kenin, of course.
Kenin played well in that match.
Is actually coming back to some kind of form. That's the reason I included her. And Pegula, we thought that was going to be a really tough one as well.
I think some of those don't seem as good as others, but Zhu was a very, very good win. Keys, always tough. And Pegula, the way she beat her, I thought that was incredible. Good backhand to forehand rally. Oh, my word. She's crushed the ball into the corner with an inside-out forehand. It's love 30. Looks like Azarenka's really starting to play right now. We've got Ems in saying, hey, guys, this match is so good already. Really is living up to the bill, I have to say. Right, so we've got love 30. Serve. And it is a let. Oh, no. Is that a little sign of nerves coming in for Rybakina? She gets another first serve. Oh, it's a long one, though. First serve percentage is low. It's 48%. If you see Azarenka's, I mean, it's not as lethal, but it's still up at 73%. Oh, no. It's a double fault as well from Rybakina. She's hit the net cord and it's flown long. And it is 3 break points. Love 40. Make sure to hit the like button if you haven't done so yet. Misses the first serve again. Make sure to subscribe to the channel too. Oh, Lexi and saying, oh no, Ryba, come on. How are you doing, Lexi? Great backhand return from Azarenka. Brilliant backhand from Rybakina. And it's long on the slice from Vika. Well, she saved one of those break points. This has been a real topsy-turvy first set. We had Azarenka up with the break. She gets broken straight back. Then Elena is 5-3 up and serving, gets set point, gets broken back, and now facing break points. So neither of them want to do this. So second serve's in. Good return from Vika. It's on the baseline from Rybakina. Azarenka cross court. Hits the net cord, does Rybakina. She goes down the line. Oh, it's really good. It's a slice from Vika on the recovery, but put away. 30-40. Brilliant play from Rybakina. Right, 30-40. The way she steps in and puts away the loose balls in mid-court, something to behold, it has to be said. Serve into the net from Rybakina. Second serve, a last chance here from Victoria Azarenka. Second serve is in. Great. Oh, no, the backhand's into the net. I thought it was going to be a powerful one cross court. Didn't quite make it over. And 3 break points disappear for Victoria Azarenka. And we're back to deuce again. Will she rue all of those missed chances? Or will she get another opportunity here? It's a let and a first serve. Only at 43% right now, that first serve. But look how many she wins when she does get it in. 80%. And that's a great first serve. And it is advantage Rybakina, the 22 seed, or 22nd seed, I should say. 5 minutes into this service game. She's won 4 points in a row to come back from love 40 down. Serving now. Good serve. It's an ace. Oh, my word. What a way to get out of trouble there. Rybakina is 6-5 up. At least a tie break for her. Six 6-5 for Rybakina in this first set. She finally managed to hold. I don't know how she did it, but she finally did it. Alexander saying Rybakina, crucial. It really, really was. She could not afford to get broken there. You had the feeling the pendulum was swinging and the tide was turning in favor of Victoria Azarenka. Now it could turn the other way. And Rybakina just one game away from taking this first set. You can see the moon. They're zoomed in on that. Quite a lovely sight. Alexander keeps asking, any thoughts on Tommy Paul's girlfriend? No idea who Tommy Paul's girlfriend is. Sorry. Good serve down the tee from Vika. Oh, she's hit the baseline. She's had to go so close to it. 15 love. Got Nature Exploring saying Vika should hold now. Right. Serving 15 love. Cross court backhand is so good. It's deep. And Azarenka's flicked it up and managed to keep the rally going. Down the line from Rybakina. Cross court forehand. But it's a powerful one from Rybakina. Oh, and a terrible backhand inside out from Rybakina. Goes wide pretty substantially as well on that one. So it is 30 love. We could be seeing a tie break. Put that on a... Oh, it's a great serve and it is wide. So put that phone on silent. Can't be having that. Just keeps on going off every 10 seconds. Right. 40 love. She was love 40 on the last one. Hopefully it doesn't go the same way and she can hold to get this to tie break. If you're just joining us, make sure you've hit the like button, subscribed if you're new. We're trying to hit 50k. We're not far away either. We are very close. So every subscribe button hit is much appreciated. Great second serve. Slice down the line. Rybakina with a drop shot. Vika in and passes with a game to love. Brilliant. Going to tie break. That's right, tie break time. Get your predictions in the live chat now. All right, I'm going to be going 7-5 Azarenka. But what do I know? A good big first serve here from Rybakina. Who have we got? We got any guesses coming in? We got Lexi with Ariba with 8-6. 7-5 to the youth. 7-5 Azarenka from Manoris going with me. We'll stick together. 10-8 Vika from Max. And we got Afrik Space saying Azarenka wins this set. Good return there. And it's long from Vika, unfortunately, on that second ball. Blasted it just long on the baseline. It's a mini break already for Elena Rybakina. Azarenka, second service, I should say, of this tiebreak. It's let first serve, and it's a shame because it was a good serve down the tee. Anchor going 7-3 Ryba. Easy to come in with them once she's already got a mini break. Anchor, come on. So I need to get in quicker than that. The forehand cross court's good from Rybakina. Oh, and another brilliant one. Azarenka chopping it back into play. Now she's gone forehand down the line. Rybakina into the net, and that's great recovery skills from Azarenka. Really, really good. I got Andrea saying, where the person at button gone? I don't know what that means. Where's JG gone? I believe he's had to do some work, so don't worry, he'll be back at some point. Just stick with me for now. Henry saying I pick Rybakina to win, but she's got the mini break and she's missed her first serve. Long way to go in this tiebreak. Serving. Goes out to the backhand side. Great backhand return. Rybakina into the net, and there's the mini break. Disappears. It was a poor backhand. She didn't get the right contact on it. We're up to 76 likes on the video. That's always good. Can we get to 100 before the end of this set? Only 24 to go. Come on, whack that like button, everybody. Subscribe if you are new as well. 2-all. First serve into the net again. This is the problem. If you're a big serving player and the serve doesn't fire, then you have to hope that your rallying can get you some points. But there's some great play, and that one's long. It is long from Azarenka, and it is back on serve. 3-2. Azarenka needs to do a little bit better than that. It seemed that she just got a bit stuck in the mud, as JG was saying. Not the fastest on the women's tour. Peter saying tiebreak coming. Tiebreak's already here. I think we might need to refresh the stream. It is 3-2. Azarenka misses down the tee with the first serve. Andrea saying Azarenka will win this match for sure. I don't know how you're so sure. Serve, it's a long, and it is a double fault from Azarenka to go in at the changeover. It's not a good start. It's gone down the mini break again. She only just got it back. Come on, we're used to higher quality than that from her. And it is 4-2. It's just having a quick swig of the water on the changeover. Rybakina onto the court already. Here comes Vika. Right. Serving. Doesn't seem as windy down there as it did yesterday. Good serve. It's back in play with the backhand. Rybakina stepping into the court. Azarenka's going to have to get these shots deeper. Well, she's tried and it's gone wide, and it is 5-2. She looks concerned. Well, you're right to be concerned, because if Rybakina gets 2 first serves in, this could be done and dusted. 5-2. It's a double mini break. She steps up. Oh, clips the net cord, goes long. Second serve. It's in. Good backhand return from Vika. Good forehand. She's forcing Rybakina around the court. Brilliant second forehand winner. Cross court from Azarenka. Wow. We got Roy Razak in saying, "Hey, Ben, how are you, sir?" I'm good, Roy. How are you? Great to have you in, mate. That's a brilliant forehand. Brilliant rally from Azarenka. Can she get a second mini break? Can she level it back? Great serve from Rybakina. It's wide from Rybakina, and it is back on serve. Just like that. Boom. We're back. But the last Azarenka serve was a double fault. So she's going to have to hope that she can serve better. Right. The 24th seed serving. Can she get her first set point if she holds both of her serves? Serves in. Apparently it's a let. Didn't really look like it was even close to the net for me, but I'm at the wrong angle. Another chance at a first serve here for Azarenka. Rybakina waiting down the other end. And it is just long into the backhand side. Second serve. Crowd deathly silent there at the moment. Second serve is in. Good backhand return from Rybakina. And it's long from Azarenka. And we're going to have 2 set points for Rybakina. One on the Azarenka serve. She looks annoyed at herself. Let that drift long. And the crowd's starting to get a bit more animated now. I think there's a lot of big Azarenka fans hoping she can save this set point. Good serve. It's good second forehand down the line from Azarenka. Rybakina, brilliant backhand. She's got her back pedaling. Lovely backhand from Azarenka. They go down the middle of the court. Azarenka goes wide, and Rybakina takes the first set by 7-6. Wow, what a up and down first set, but I feel Rybakina just held her nerve at the right time, and unfortunately Azarenka didn't, and it was just a matter of a couple of points there in the tiebreak that decided it. Well done, Elena. Well, if Azarenka is going to go to the final, she's going to have to do it the hard way. And it's going to have to be in 3. Well, that first set took just over an hour. But it was very entertaining. That's for sure. We got Roy saying, "I'm great, but sorry to see you without your partner, JG." Yeah, he was here. But he's had to flick off to do some work bits. He will be back. Do not worry about it. Minori saying, "That song, I'll give it 6 out of 10. Yeah, it needs a bit more lyrical basis, I have to say. I don't think it's one of my finest lyrically, but it was very early in the morning, so I had to do some very quiet vocals on it." Yeah, Michael saying, "Who called it right?" I'm guessing it was you, Michael. Well done if you did. But yeah, a very, very competitive first set. Interested to see what you think is going to happen in this second set now. Let me just go and make a quick coffee ready for the second set. Just want to keep the vocal cords flowing nicely. While I'm gone, I'll leave you with a few little highlights from last year's tennis. Let me know what you think of them.
There should be no special rules for Novak Djokovic at all.
Hey, welcome back, tennis fans. Here we are for something groundbreaking. Some might call it trial of the century. Some might call it trial of all time.
We did not expect to be covering the first Djokovic watch-along of the year, and he's not playing up an opponent. He's playing him against the state. Shout out to everyone joining us. Of course, we've never had so many people in the live chat. I feel like this is the perfect opportunity to bring all 23,000 of you up to date with what's happened so far.
Did not think by the third set Ben would be rooting for Rafa and JG would be wishing it's all over. Yeah, a bit weird.
I mean, I just want the pain to end.
I don't even care if he's crawling on his knees and hitting the ball over the net by the fifth. If he gets there, it'll be incredible.
I'm just calling it as it is. I'm trying to be objective watching the match, and he's lost the match. What do you want me to do?
He hasn't lost it. He's still in it. Why do you keep saying he's lost it?
You think? Okay, put a bet on then. What odds would you get on Rafa? 2 sets down.
8s.
Stick a bet on. Seeing as he's not out.
I'm just disappointed you're not supporting your man.
No, you're being delusional, Ben. Just grow
Not
up.
supporting your man.
Delusional.
Not supporting your man. Come on, you guys. What are you doing? I feel like I'm rallying for all of the Rafa fans out there now. Crazy.
Yeah, because you just need to grow up, mate. Like, be realistic.
I've watched tennis many times. I've seen comebacks many times.
Okay. You see Medvedev lose from this position? Don't think so.
But anything can happen.
It's so good! He's done it!
Rafael Nadal has won his 21st Grand Slam. He's beaten Daniel Medvedev 7-5 in the 5th set. It's just been an absolute epic occasion. I can't believe he's done it. Rafael Nadal.
What?
Second time Australian Open champion. Vamos!
Djokovic.
Oh.
He's down the line!
Carlos Alcaraz has won! He is in the final! JG's it! He has done it! Vamos! Carlos Alcaraz!
Some funny times there from Madrid last year. Liam going OTT on the Carlos Alcaraz, beating Novak Djokovic, I believe that one was. Oh, my word. Right, back into the match, and it is Victoria Azarenka serving to start this second set. I've got myself a coffee, and it's wide from Azarenka. Oh, nice to have a hot drink. Quite cold here in the UK. Can't wait until the cold weather disappears. It's just becoming a little bit of a bummer. Love 15. Rybakina be looking to clean up in this second set. Ace from Azarenka, though. It goes out wide. So 15-all. Serving into the net there from Vika. They're only 8 likes away from 100 and the 100 like song. So if you would like to hear the 100 like song, hit that like button. That's not how the song goes, by the way. Michael saying, how cold is it? It's been like up and down between, say, like 1 degree and like -5, something like that. I mean, it rained yesterday, so it was a little bit warmer, but just it's not nice weather. It's January blues, I think they call it. Backhand cross court from both women. Cross court forehand got Rybakina on the run, and she does go long, unfortunately for her. 30-all. We've got a lot of people cheering on Vika. Hear him in the stands. 5 likes from 100. Come on, hit the button. Serving 30-all. Good serve. Nice forehand inside out. Now the slice from Azarenka. Rybakina attacks and gets a break point for a prize. You get your just desserts. It was too powerful. I feel like Azarenka not doing enough. Some very, very loose shots. Just landing in around the service box. Victoria Azarenka serving. Break point Rybakina. Good serve. Blocked back in play. Good forehand down the line from Azarenka. Cross court Rybakina. Now cross court to the backhand side. She can only slice. Will Rybakina put it away? She can't. And she's passed by Azarenka. That's a fantastic pass. Cross court. Rybakina was trying to maneuver her way into the net. And in doing so, left herself open for the pass. And I mean, it was a brilliant passing shot. One of the best of the match. Yeah, Michael saying, I prefer the cold to the heat. I like it mid-range, if I'm perfectly honest. A nice, like, 20 to 23 degrees. That'll do me fine. Nice forehand. She's got her running around now, Vika. And it is advantage Azarenka. And you always hear these birds squawking overhead. Sounded like maybe it's ducks, maybe it's geese. Who knows? Maybe it's parrots. Ace from Azarenka, and she gets out of that first game. Well played, Vika.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Yeah, it's always stark contrast. The latter end of a Grand Slam than it is at the start. It seems like a long time ago when we were calling the first matches and there were just so many matches going on at the same time, and you just having to just watch, go across the courts in between all of the changeovers, announce all of the other scores. Right now, there's only one match going on, just this one. And there will be just one more coming up today. That's after this one. It is Sabalenka versus Linette. Make sure to join us for that one as well. That's coming straight away after this one finishes. And it will be David taking you through that one. Great ace there from Rybakina. Serving is back on course again. If you had to ask me who I thought was playing better, I'd say it's just ever so slightly Rybakina. Ever so slightly. Say on serve, she looks more confident. She has more tools to finish rallies, I feel. But the grit and determination of Azarenka is there for all to see. Rybakina totting up the aces. Has 8 to her name at the moment. Good forehand cross court. Looped up from Elena. Or just wide with a backhand from Rybakina. Yeah, Alexander said, my friend went from LA to London this week. He mentioned the cold. Most people do. Yeah, it's not a good place to come if you don't like the cold, that's for sure. Some people just like to escape the heat. But there's a great shot from Azarenka. It hits the baseline, and Rybakina backpedaling couldn't see where it bounced, and her shot goes into the net. 40-30 from 40 love. She's throwing this game lead away. Always only one big serve away, though. Serve is in. Ace. There you go. Right on cue. Elena Rybakina levels us up. Right, it is Vika serving now from the top. It is a first serve fault. Second serve needs to have something on it. It's a good second serve, but a brilliant winner off the backhand side of Rybakina. Always flicking to Elena's coach in the box, trying to give some helpful words of advice. Return speed 144 kilometers an hour. Or into the net from Vika. It means you can't be giving those cheap points away. And you see she's got a lot of support there. Anthony in saying Rybakina has got a dynamite serve. That will help her. Definitely agree with you. And we got Mark Leonezio in. How are you doing, Mark? Good to have you in, one of our members. If you want to join the membership, hit the join button underneath the video. Help support the channel. And it's gone long from Azarenka. We got 3 break points early here in the second set. Three breakpoint opportunities. Is Rybakina going to make light work of the number 24 seed? Serve into the net from Azarenka. That's just what Elena would have wanted. Watching on now. Where's she putting the second serve? Into the backhand again. It's powerful and it's long from Azarenka, and it's a game to love for Elena. She leads by a break in this second set. She's already up 1 set to love. And Azarenka, the frustrations you can see on her face. But you can be frustrated. Unfortunately, it's not going to help you out. You're going to have to start a better strategy, I think, moving forwards in this second set. Rybakina is back to how she was at the beginning of the first set, hitting through the ball well, less pressure on her now, already has a set in the bag. Will we see her just open up and finish Azarenka now? Or is there still fight in Azarenka? Yeah, we're going to find out. They're back out on the court again. And we hit the 100 likes, so thanks to everybody for hitting that like button.
Thank you for hitting 100 likes. Now we're feeling alright, 'cause the second 100's inside. Thank you for helping us hit 100 likes, for giving the people what they like. It's such a delight.
Yes, thank you, everybody. New balls have been put out onto the court, and that can only mean one thing. Good news for Rybakina serving. Steps in Oh, it's a poor shot, but it's a good volley. Vika gets there, but another good second volley from Rybakina pushes it past the onrushing Azarenka. Got M's in saying, I think we're looking at the Australian Open champion here, unless Vika can make moves. Maybe. What about Saber on the other side? What about Lynette? Not the fairy tale story. We've got Aflin in from Facebook saying, go, Elena. It's 15-all. Azarenka, she cannot afford to give Rybakina a clear lead in this second set. She needs to break straight back.
How we doing? Sorry about that. Back again.
He is back. New balls unleashed in this service game.
That's exactly what we need for Rybakina.
Good return there from Azarenka. Good backhand. Or down the line from Rybakina, and then a winner from Azarenka.
I honestly feel like Azarenka gets better when I join.
Yeah. I think she gets better when she's losing as well. She's one of those ones.
When the pressure's off, she performs better.
I mean, this match would be a lot more one-sided, I feel, if Rybakina's first serve percentage was in the 70s or more, but it isn't. It makes it more competitive.
Yeah, Rybakina's not served well enough today.
No.
One of the few criticisms you can say, look, 53% first serve. It's going to be tough for her to win this whole title with 50% serve numbers. If she was to get that up to 70 or even 67 like Azarenka, I think she would have been almost home and dry right now.
Yeah, just enough. I feel
just
like
enough, yeah.
Yeah, squeezing it. Well,
Look,
Saber
this is another first serve there. Sabalenka would be quite pleased to know that Rybakina's struggling with her serve a little bit today.
I think Saber had about 11 double faults in her last match, though.
I read 12.
Oh, was it 12? I was just trying to listen to Covey's report, so I wasn't sure.
It's only from someone's comment, though. I've not seen that for myself.
I think Vekic hit about 9 as well, though, so it was a bit of a double fault fest in that one.
The thing is, with all the nerves of getting closer to the end, could Saber hit more double faults now?
Oh,
there
ace.
we go. An ace when it matters, though. We're criticising her serve. She finds an ace. And is that a consolidation?
That is a consolidation.
Yeah, she consolidates the break and leads here 3-1. I really like it. I'd love for her to see it. I feel like she'd like it as well. It's a button where the player will think would really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe she'll, once she's won the Australian Open, she'll be in a nightclub somewhere, maybe in Australia, dancing to it.
Look at that. Rybakina returns made, 94%.
Say no more.
So Azarenka's not getting any 3 points.
No, and I feel it's going to be a real tough second set. It's going to be harder than the first set because Rybakina's not got the pressure on her now.
Yeah, agreed. We've got Magna Lynette Sabalenka coming up very soon.
Could Lynette do the impossible, it would seem?
Saba's not going to get much of a better chance in the semi-final of a slam.
I mean, if you offered anybody Lynette in the semi-final before the tournament, they'd bite your hand off, I think.
It's a different Lynette now. She's got the whole of Poland behind her.
She does.
But I think Lynette is even a lot easier than Pliskova at Wimbledon. And that was another semi she fell short at.
That is very true. Lynette could be the surprise package of the whole entire tournament. Who knows? We might have another Raducanu-esque story. I mean, not quite as dramatic, but still.
I think she's getting a little bit downbeat now, getting in her own head.
Yeah.
She's laughing to herself, hits that ball into the net. It's 15-30. the wheels starting to come off for Vika. Misses another first serve. Her first serve percentage is dropping quick as well.
Yeah, she needs it more than ever right now. Good block back there from Rybakina. It's terrible from Azarenka. I feel like she gets like this, Azarenka. She really starts
She just gets in her head. She's a little bit too intense. I've seen it in her post-match interviews. She's just a very philosophical, intense character. And I don't think that is the best thing to be as a tennis player, because in times of adversity, when things aren't going your way, you just beat yourself up. And then you find it difficult to get back. And that is now her 20th unforced error. So a lot of these errors not being forced, and she's not playing the level we know she can. That return comes back into play as well, but she finishes it off. One break point saved, another one coming up.
Better. We got Dallas Hobbs in saying, I started watching tennis around 2013 during Serena's era, and I remember watching her and Vika playing all the time. So seeing Vika at the latter stages of a Grand Slam is surreal and makes me feel old.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Wow, into the net
she's
from
missed
Elena.
an easy one. You'd have to say that could have settled the match. She could have been into a Grand Slam final if she found that forehand.
4-1.
Mid-court forehand wasn't that tricky, and she hits it into the net. She's going to be very disappointed with that one.
Well, think 4-1 quickly turns into 5-1, and then you're pretty much in the final, isn't it?
Done.
Could that be the turning point? Good drive volley. It'll do. And it is advantage Azarenka.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem over, this one.
It does to me a little bit, but Azarenka's pushing. If she holds here, it's still match on for sure.
The first set was so up and down, the way that it went break, then another break the other way, then another break the other way. Feels like there's some life in this match yet. Oh, just long on the first serve. Second serve, Azarenka. Taking her time now. Oh, she's messed up the ball toss.
Yeah, she's done that a few times on this ad side.
And I'm no one to talk, but
ad serving not been her strongest. No, she's losing a lot of points on that side. And we're back to juice again.
Looks very frustrated on the court at the moment. Oh, dear.
9 aces for Rybakina.
Yeah.
It's good. I was hoping for more from her.
Oh, she's got that one back in, but that's a brilliant put away from Azarenka.
Yeah, better.
Hard to
put those away. The thing is, Rybakina gets everything back, but it's not always the best of returns. Like them ones, they're always going to get put away with Azarenka. She's got a nice little flick of the wrist action when she's close to the net.
Yeah, it's a brilliant action. Years of experience. Here's the serve on the ad side. That's a better one.
Yeah,
it's long.
Finally, she gets a good serve on the ad side, and she holds her serve. She trails down a break and a set, but it's getting a little bit more competitive. It's 3-2 Rybakina right now.
I'm interested to see how this next service game goes, because that was an important hold from Azarenka. If the crowd can get behind her a bit, there seems to be more support there for her than for Rybakina. I think that she can rally. She's a very, like you said, confident. She's in her own head, a confidence player. If she suddenly starts coming good and hitting winners after winner, getting her Rybakina's head, I think. Right. But it is still a breakdown. So she needs to break and consolidate. And that seems to be really tough in this match for her.
Yeah.
Time we are going back on court. And as Azarenka blows her nose into the towel, great that we get to see that. Why not? The cameramen
I
or
knew
the
you'd
people,
have liked that.
The cameramen or the people running the thing. I always thought that of football players as well. When they're in control of focusing in on a player at a certain time. When they're about to do something disgusting, just cut the camera somewhere else. Because the amount of times you've cut to Ronaldo and he's going blowing his nose.
Like that. So all of the cameramen, there's I say, I don't know, 10 cameramen or whatever for a match like this. Yep. They're all focusing on different parts of the game.
Yeah, I know.
It all gets transmitted to a van, and the person in the van is then selecting which gets put on the broadcast at each time. So their job's still to film everything. It's up to the person in the van to, when something's happening, going, oh, why are we here? Why don't we switch somewhere else?
Yeah,
because they've got a screen with all the
10 screens. Yeah,
they
where
do.
They just change.
They've got all the screens, and then so it's up to them. It's not really the cameraman.
Isn't there normally a person who's in the background directing it, going, now switch to camera 5?
Yeah.
So now switch to camera 2.
So that's who it is, but that's not the cameraman.
No, I know it's not the cameraman.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's what I mean. Why is the person directing not going like, yeah, she's just
you were
about
saying
to do
the
that.
cameraman should switch, but he can't just switch.
No, but it's not the cameraman. I know that there's tons of cameras. There's a guy there who should say, don't switch to him, he's just blowing his nose. Or don't switch to that right now.
Oh, look, there's Taylor Fritz's girlfriend. Quick. It's match point. Doesn't matter. It's Taylor Fritz's girlfriend. You don't want to miss this.
Just literally on her the whole time. That cameraman's
job. Schwartzman's girlfriend. No, it's match point. Ignore the match point. We've got a girlfriend in the crowd. Quick, zoom in.
Meghan Markle's arrived. Quick.
Let's cut the stream. No one's watching the tennis now.
Oh, ridiculous.
Oh, no. These returns are terrible. And just
handing
like that,
to...
it's faulty love. I think Rybakina has had to do anything on this service game. Just get the serve in. And Azarenka makes the mistake every time.
That's sad, isn't it? After all that hard work in the last game. Yeah, I mean, that's out. Game's to love.
That last one's a very solid one.
Bullet.
That is a great service game for Rybakina. One step closer to the final of Australia. Game to love. Where's the button?
Up top.
Oh, Peter's in. Samvika needs to do something, or it's back home to her dog and kid.
Why the dog first? It will probably be the one that comes to greet her first, I'm sure.
Don't know. Kid might be running as well. The kid might be on the dog's back. It's quite a big dog.
Yeah, it's quite a big dog. The dog like barges the kid out the way, pushes it to the floor, and then gets there first. That's why
Oh, good shot. And that's going to go long.
Got to hang in there. We saw her hang in there in the first set, and it nearly went her way.
Do you like her outfit?
It's all right. I
think it's pretty cool.
It's better than a boring old one.
I can't imagine you rocking it, but
nah, I wouldn't be rocking that. If you see me in that, then feel free to berate me on the tennis court. Well, at least it'll take people's eyes off my tennis. That's about it.
Another double fault for Azarenka, number 4, 15 all.
Especially if I'm wearing the exact same outfit as well. I don't think that's a men's one.
I think you and Rybakina's one would be worse. The little skirt.
Well, those little cycling shorts underneath. Imagine John Silk rocking a pair of them.
He loves a good cycling short.
He does. Oh,
Another
double
one.
fault.
Back-to-back double faults, and you can't hand it to you're just handing the match to her at the moment now, Azarenka.
Is this a Belarusian thing?
No, she doesn't double fault that much, Azarenka. I don't know what's going on. It's the
nerves.
pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure, nerves. The fact that Rybakina had such a quick service game is probably playing a factor into this service game, because she's thinking, if I get broken here, I'm done.
Do you reckon that's Lynette's best chance against Saba?
Oh, she missed the line. So close to the line.
Saba
no, I don't know.
A bad service today, maybe.
Maybe not. I feel Lynette, she's there on her own merit. She played some good tennis. If she performs to her best, she can give anyone a match right now. That's my attitude on it.
I feel if Saba serves well, she has no chance. That's what I think.
Let's wait and see.
It's on Saba's racket, that match. She wants it.
Sure, she wants it.
We've seen her bottle it before, though. So
second serve time. It's in. It's not another double fault. We're into the rally. Big forehand.
Oh,
It's
crushes it.
Or is it not?
No, it was in.
I think it was in. I always get a bit confused when the line... You got like they're not line... The ball boys put their hands up. Do you know what I mean? It's like he's out, but it's not. They just get it saying they've got a ball. Puts me off. Yeah,
no line judges.
The back edge of the line.
Got rid of them.
No, the ball boy.
Yeah, I know.
When they put their hand up, it's like it's calling it's out.
Soon we'll get rid of them as well. We have little robots going around.
Break point time. The serve's in. Oh, it's returned again deep. We're into the rally. Big backhand.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible from Azarenka. She didn't want any part of that rally. And Rybakina will be serving for the match and a place in the final. Boom.
One game away and a service game at that.
Can she do it?
Yeah, Gene saying nice button upgrade. Yeah, well, I'm happy you like it, Gene. I know you like a bit of Rybakina, and plus the other one was just so bad. I just could not allow that to just stay on there. It was like Rybakina. That's what it was, saying it wrong for starters, and it was just a terrible last minute button. So she deserves better than that. That's for sure.
This is certainly a better one. How are we doing for subs? 860, 140 to go until we hit 50k.
Come on.
Do you want to be on the stream when we hit 50k? We have something special in store. So everyone, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and like the video. 50k is very close. It's been our target for some time, and we're almost there.
It was the Australian Open target. Oh, it's into the net from Rybakina. She's not going to do it the easy way. Never does.
Never does.
Serving, love 15. Great serve, blocked back into play. Forehand cross court. Vicker staying in it. Forehand cross court from both, and it's wide from Rybakina. It's long.
What's she doing?
I don't know. The nerves, I think.
What is she playing at?
She hasn't done one of those that bad for a long time. It's got to be nerves. She's, even though she seems like cool as a cucumber, she's must be something going on in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Internal dialogue.
Oh, look at that for a serve. Is that going to land in? It does. Azarenka returning everything right now, but it's set up nicely for Rybakina. She puts it away. 15-30. Nervy times in this semi-final. I think it's time to put the sound up a little bit. Let's pump up that sound.
Pump.
Semi-final action.
Pump it, pump it, pump it. Oh, misses the first serve again. Can't find those first serves right now. She's up a double break, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. Doesn't want to get broken.
Oh, it's a double fault. Where did that come from?
2 break points. I mean, it looks like she's going to get broken right now. Serving for the match.
I think, yeah, her best opportunity then is going to be back on the Vicker serve.
Oh, no. She doesn't want to go back to her serve again. They're the worst.
What, you remember?
You have one.
Yeah, you remember the double faults from the last service game.
Yeah, they're not nice.
A brilliant serve. Somehow back in play, but yeah, got to put that away.
Yeah, not for long. One break point saved.
That's it. One more to go.
You have to think one big first serve and she will be okay.
That's all it takes.
Make sure to join us for Sabalenka after this one against Magna Linette, the surprise package from Poland. And this one, we have a second break point. Rybakina to serve. She misses the first serve. It's wayward. We've just seen a double fault on this ad side. Are we going to see another? Oh, we don't. It's close to the line. It's straight down the line from Azarenka. Clean winner. She's broken back. Still one more break in this one. But Azarenka will take it. 5-3 now. She trails.
Azarenka, she knows how to play. Azarenka, she's gonna make it her day.
Oh, massive backhand cross court. Love 15. Where was that a second ago? I think you might be right. Her best chance is to break the Vika serve to take the match. There's not so many nerves. She can play a little freer. She doesn't have to worry about her own serve. All she has to do is hit the ball clean. And she's returned everything pretty much.
Yep.
She's got a lot back into play.
Yeah, her return, something we haven't spoken about enough, really, but we'll be speaking about it a lot more now. Brilliant return, that is, and it's wide from Vika.
Yeah. I mean, Rybakina's second serve points one's only 24%, but I think a lot of that is to do with Azarenka being a really good returner, like an aggressive returner.
Yeah, she's a big hitter, that's for sure. Love 30, 2 points away from the Australian Open final. Gets a second serve here. This is just what the doctor ordered. Second serve. It's a double fault. Oh, she's done a few today. 3 match points.
Double fault then of all times.
Been one of those matches.
3 match points for Rybakina to get into the final.
Match point.
It's been a good match so far. The first set was a tie break. It's been close. We've seen some quality. There's 3 match points to save. We're into the rally. It's a brilliant one. Azarenka, she saves the first one. Good backhand. She's found quite a few backhand winners today, more than the forehand side. She's going to have to find another 2 more. The return was a little bit weak from Rybakina. Didn't hit it hard enough. I mean, I think you've got to risk a little bit more on them sort of ones.
Yeah.
Another match point coming up. Just clears the net cord. That one just clips the net cord. We're into the rally. Rybakina
into the net.
Anything. She doesn't need to. She's into the final. Come on, my dark horse. Rybakina, let's go. She breaks to take the match. 7-6, 6-3. 1 hour, 40 on the clock. Rybakina, vamos.
Well. JG's dark horse into the final in Australia. Well done to Elena Rybakina, but well done to Victoria Azarenka as well. And a tournament we never saw coming from her, which we really should have done. 2-time champion is out, and the Wimbledon champion looking for her second Grand Slam title. Who will she be up against, though, JG? Will it be Sabalenka or will it be Magda Linette?
I think Saba, but let's wait and see. Azarenka, quickly on her. Brilliant tournament yet again. 2-time Australian Open champion. She was looking very good this event and didn't play that badly today. Just a few big moments. She wasn't able to capitalize and played some weak shots. All in all, Credit to her. I'm sure you're going to be picking her as your dark horse next year, and she'll go out first round now.
Definitely.
You'll definitely be able to jinx Azarenka next year, even though she's great in Australia. And Rybakina, you could say maybe favourite to win the whole thing, because despite Saba playing great, and if she is to get to the final, Rybakina just looks a little bit different. She looks zoned in, tuned in. She's already a Grand Slam champion as well. Let's remember that. She knows how to get it over the line as an underdog. Let me know.
Most definitely. And I think that was just the one thing she was missing, was just getting a big tournament win under her belt. And now she's got it with the Wimbledon title. I think they're just going to keep flowing for her. She's going to be deep in big tournaments for the rest of her career, as long as it lasts. So I'm excited for Elena Rybakina. That's why I've got her as number 2 in my end of year predictions. I just feel that she was just waiting for the moment to strike, and now it's here. It's the sort of Rybakina. She can be the one to challenge the likes of the Igas, the likes of the Sabalenkas, the big hitters. She's right up there, and she's the best server of the lot.
Yeah, exactly. Let's wrap it up there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. If you want more tennis, join us for this one. Sabalenka Lynette on in about 15 minutes' time. But for now, we love you and leave you, and see you soon. Like and subscribe. Almost at 50k. I think we'll get there this Australian Open, I hope. And we'll see you later on.
See you soon, guys.
And don't forget Kuvi's Corner.
Definitely don't forget that.